Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, November the 17th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and I am live on the mic between 9 a.m. and up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do share my screen all day long. If you would like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, just copy this into your browser, click on it, and you'll be taken to a subscription page and you'll see a promo code there for instant savings. Wow, what another fabulous day in our room. Bit of a difference though. Today was not all about shippers. We had a bunch of other things that we were able to play. Just so you know, I am still in this one, HRG. I'm in. This came from particular alert right there. Actually, it was alerted twice. I got into this trade twice. This is from one of our subscribers, customers, Be Like Water. He gave this to us, I think, towards the end of last week. And now I didn't take any of these shippers, but they all bounced from these prices, and I'll show you why I didn't take any of the shippers. But anyway, HRG still in from 1421. Let's put a mark right here. And these are essentially bounce type plays, all right? I have a mark down here. This is the 200-day moving average, which proved to be a great point of resistance for this stock. So, I'm not saying exactly that's why it moved up, but I mean it's turned into a very nice little trade here. Now let's take a look at the shippers. Dries. Unless you've been living in a cave, know that this one was halted yesterday and it never opened. It was actually halted in the pre-market. This is a pre-market. So this is actually today's trading. This is did not trade at all yesterday. When it finally opened today, basically they announced a financing. I'm not 100% sure where that financing is, but it's obviously a lot lower than $115. Consequently, that caused all of the shippers to collapse. All those ones that we were looking at for the last few days, they've all basically taken the plummet along with Dries. So the excitement for the time being anyway is over. There's no we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, they could rebound again. We really don't know. But anyway, from now at least the bloom off the shippers has completely worn off. However, that did not mean that there weren't interesting stocks for us to trade today. I present you Foot Locker. Foot Locker came from this alert right here, 69.45. And this is from one of the newer ones that we've got, strategy that actually made its debut yesterday called Bouncers. And it had two really nice trades yesterday and one not bad one as a debut. So I was very interested in seeing, okay, if we got an alert from this one today, what would happen? So this is looking for, and in fact, if you take a look at the 5 minute, it looks even better. See how it's sort of consolidating a little bit here? This is what I like. I like to see something that looks like this, and then when we're getting this alert that it's called a bouncer with all the other filters in place and that's been optimized well, I decided, well, I have to take this trade. So I got in at 69.56 right here. Oops, the markup. Got in right here. And I took some out along the way. I took some out at 69.99 just in case it couldn't break through that whole number. So right up here. And then it broke through with a vengeance. Took some out at 70.58 up here. So it was over $1. Mark there. And looks like I was hoping maybe to get even $2 out of it, but I'll have to keep an eye on this. I may be getting out of it very soon. I think if it got down below 70.81, I might get out of the rest of it. But what a great trade. I mean, just an excellent trade on that particular strategy. If you have Holly, and it gets optimized so that it's in our group of strategies for tomorrow, I would absolutely be watching that one. CMRX from Holly. It's turned into just a great percentage trade. CMRX The alert was at 493. Okay, now this is not the same strategy. This is called little big guys. So these are small ones that are looking like they're making a move. And now I didn't take the trade right at 493. Typically, what I like to do is wait for a break of the whole number, especially one like 5. It's sort of a psychological barrier to get through. And when it did it, a lot of times too, I will wait for the second break. But in this particular case, I didn't wait for the second break. Decided just to take the trade. If it broke down below 4, or sorry, 5, probably down to here, 497, I would have exited the trade, and then I could have always got back in if it broken again. But I did take it on the first break, and I sold some at 515. Sold some right here, and sold a little bit at 1718 too on this little pullback. You're just never sure, how far these things are going to pull back. But I'm still in this one, so I did sell some more here. We'll call it 18. But I still have some left, and we'll see how much more it has in it. If you take a look at the daily chart, you'll see maybe why. It has this nice void, maybe to 565. There's some resistance up here, but on a percentage basis, that wouldn't be a bad trade at all. Let's see. I believe I didn't show you this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, brother, 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 brother. So I'm in this one, and this one we're waiting for a 3. I was waiting on a 3 break. Geez, I actually missed this, so I have to watch this one pretty closely. Let me get to the 15-minute chart on this. All right. I really have to watch this one closely. I thought I actually had it thumbnailed somewhere, but I guess I didn't. Just one second. Okay, now we're cooking here. That could have been not a disaster for me, but at any rate, why we even looked at this one? Well, it's electronics, all right. Not that that's the prime reason, but we had seen this other one, this SCON, and alerted in the room. Look at this, and now this has also come back. And somebody said, and I missed this one. I mean, I didn't get into this one at all, but somebody said this could be the next one, BNSO, and I think it was Gene in our room. What a great alert. Thank you, Gene. And he mentioned it right here, right about here, I think. And he said this could be the next one. So I watched this one, and actually I took an initial stab at it at 216, right about here. The spread was bad, and a lot of things I didn't like about it because the spread was bad. But I got in at 216, and I literally sold at 218 as it came back down. Didn't like it. But I did say, well, I want to watch it, though. Keep watching it to see if it breaks this level. And I got back in at 225. Wow, this is turning into a super trade here. 225, and I sold some on the way up. 243, just in case it did this again. Sold some at 243, and I sold some at 285, just before I was doing this video. That's close enough. 285, and we're all waiting for that 3 break. I jokingly said, I put an alert right there at 306 to see if I could induce it up. Well, boy, did it ever. So I'm just having to watch this one. In fact, I think I'm going to wrap the video up right now. Best Buy was another great trade for us. I made mention of the fact that this was an earnings trade. This is earnings. You see the pre-market. We have been watching it in the pre-market, and definitely was good. I took the trade at 44.17. Looks like it's very late. It's already had a nice pull up, but I took the trade at 44.17 and got out most of it just before it broke 45. It is now broken up again. But anyway, I got to get back to the Bonzo trade. How exciting to be in a trade that is doing this while you're doing the video. And see what happens. All right, well, listen, I'm not saying this happens every day in the room, but we usually can find things to trade, and today was certainly no exception to the rule. So thanks for listening. Let me just back this out. And again, I'm live every day. I usually open the room at about 8:45 every day and get live on the mic at 9 and up to 4 p.m. Sometimes I knock it off a little bit earlier, but certainly up to 4 p.m. And if you'd like to take it out a subscription, just use this link and you'll see a subscription or a promo code for instant savings. All right, thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.